We begin with an artist spotlight today, the Art Guide of Ada County. It's a great way to discover local artists, art events, and art galleries doing great things in the Treasure Valley. So I spoke to one of the creators to find out how this comprehensive collection came about. Tell us about the Art Guide of Ada County. What is this all about?
Yeah, fantastic. So it is a new publication that we just released last week. It's a 4x10 printed publication that features all the local art galleries in the community, as well as the local art events and local art organizations. The market needed some sort of collateral, some sort of print piece to exemplify all the wonderful art opportunities we have here in the Valley. And that piece is also going to be digitalized as well. So it's going to be on the
Nice.
website. So artguideofadacounty.com. So you can pick it up in person or you can look at it online.
How many artists would you say are in the guide? Like, how many opportunities are there out there for people to interact, learn, and celebrate the art of our local artists?
Yeah, so all 20 art institutions, if you will, are in the guide. So we're talking about the Boise Art Museum and Searles and Idaho Art Gallery and Art Source. And so we're talking about educational art institutions, and we're talking about private commercial art institutions, but we are all in there as a collaboration. And in addition, all the amazing art events that we have are listed in there, as well as the organizations, the folks that, Lexa Rose and those folks that give out grants and, Boise State University, all the amazing things they do. So all those individuals are in there as well, supporting the art community as a whole. So.
Great. And what do you hope people get out of the art guide? How do you hope that they utilize it?
Yeah, I hope they pick it up, at their local gallery or their local brewery or wherever they find it, or even online, and they go through and really absorb how much art we do have in this community, and maybe go and visit some of these locations. Take a Sunday or a Saturday and kind of tootle around town,
and you might just discover that really unique gift or that painting that you've been waiting to pull together the room, or the glass creation or metal sculpture that you never knew that you really needed, right? And then also it goes back and supports local artists, which I think is brilliant. And Nellie, recently too, you had a launch party announcing the art guide to the Idaho community, arts community, right?
Yes, absolutely. So last week at the Riverside Hotel, they were so generous and donated a room for us. And we put on a fun show where we invited all the local gallery owners and participants of the guide. And we had appetizers and we had drinks and we had some entertainment. We had some live music by Dan Costello. And we also had a fashion show that Mellisa actually was generous enough to host and do that. So there was a fashion show. This gal's an artist and she designs these beautiful ball gowns, but they're made out of trash. So we call it trash couture. So Sean Mascalo was amazing. She has these wonderful designs. And so anyway, it was a wonderful evening to bring together the art community and to celebrate the launch of the art guide. And we had a really fun time.
So again, where can people go so they can get their copy of the, wait for it, art guide, or also go online, right? So where do they go?
Yeah, so any of the participating locations, so we're talking about Delia Dante or Ming Studios or Boise Art Glass or any of those places, the Idaho Art Gallery, Capitol Contemporary Gallery, will have copies of the art guide available. We're also distributing copies to all the chambers and the downtown associations and to local wineries and breweries and hotels as well. So, but if you're not able to find a physical copy, you can always go to artguideofadacounty.com or follow us on Instagram at Art Guide of Ada County, and we'll post all the new places that are carrying the guide as well as any new art news.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. Nellie, so excited about this, and congratulations. It's about time.